Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Hope you're having a wonderful Acme night. I am struggling to finish this only because I am a little bit tired, but I need to get this done, preferably this week because the content's been kind of lacking this week. It's been mostly lives, and I got my keyboard in because my other one died. So I've got a new keyboard. This is a really cool one too. I'm just going to show this off. Not sponsored. Saying that out now. This is called the 8-bit Duo, and I've got like little macro keys and stuff. It's got 2 macro keys built into it right here. It's got a couple macro here. It's specifically designed to like give that Nintendo look, and I really like that. But there's another one that will be coming out like in May or June, and I got this from Best Buy, so if I wanted to, I could like swap it out. But I'm gonna wait until that keyboard comes out. I'm gonna take a look at it, but I needed one now. So, hey, John, how goes it? I hope everyone's having fun. We are editing right now the Ginyu versus Tyne video, and I'm watching this first half, and I feel like maybe I should cut off some of the first half of the video, and I still have to like place a bunch of clips in different areas. I've got a couple. I'm gonna be keeping some of the bloopers and stuff like that. I need to possibly add even more noises. You guys missed out on me like going like that for one of the scenes. But I'm gonna press play. I'm gonna show it to you, and I'm gonna see what you guys think. I'm gonna see like the first portion of it. It's an 8-minute video currently, and I don't think it's gonna get below much more than that because most of the takes that I have right now are like just cut, grab, do that. So like it's probably going to be about a 7-minute video.
Phil, support this, John. Can you?
It's night here too, John.
Why are you coughing so much? Bad lungs? Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about. What do I know that has bad lungs? Is it General Grievous? Cyborg, mostly robotic body, some organic internal organs, including the lungs that don't work so great. You got 2 arms that turn into 4 and lightsabers on his belt. Laser swords on his belt. No? Okay. What is... Oh, I know that smell. Okay, there's only one person I can think of that smells like freaking rotten eggs when he coughs. Does your body smell like that? Okay. Do you see demons clawing at your body? Demons, like little versions of Dabura or the guards from Hiffle.
Now we're only live, by the way, on my YouTube and the Villain Support YouTube. So we're only live on those 2 channels right now. I decided not to go live on both. There are 2 people on my channel watching. Hey guys, who's watching on my channel? Who's watching on Cosmic right now?
Yeah. Okay. You body swap with John Constantine. Depending on which version of him it is, he's going to pronounce it differently. Listen. Yeah, I'm sure it hurts. The guy's got a cursed soul and a cursed body, but the soul curses offset the body curses, so he doesn't really feel them. But if his soul and consciousness is in your old body, you're taking the full brunt of those body curses, man. That's just the best thing to do is just body swap back. Not working. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Listen, if you see a demon dog, just run. A demon.
I learned new things.
Much bigger, meaner. Crap, how do I explain this?
I like this part.
Okay, remember the Earth movie Airbud that I sent you, the one that you loved? Yeah. So Airbud is a dog, right? And if you see a huge, like...
Sorry, Rogue.
Frieza's 3rd transformation version of Airbud with, like, fur made of fire and brimstone, that's a demon dog. Just run. Yes, you run whether or not I can dunk a basketball. Okay? Listen, I need to find Levi. Just hold on a minute, okay? Nappa, where's Napa? John, for the third freaking time today, okay? Levi.
So this part right here, I think we can micro edit it so that it's not that this is a bad start to the video, right? And we've got this very long series with the Constantine. So Constantine is from the DC universe, and regardless of what version of him you have, he has a bunch of tattoos and curses on his body. He has them on his soul. And so, like, we're playing with the fact that, like, yes, there's lore about this, but it doesn't like go. There's a lot of in-depth lore, but at the same time, there's like which version of which lore are you going to use. A lot of times, it does state that he is cursed just like overall. So we've got some room to play in. The question I have right here is like,
Don't support this, John.
there is some dead space here, like a good amount.
No. Why are you coughing so much?
And then you've got another like 3-4 seconds there.
Lungs?
You could cut. I feel like you could cut all the way to the bad lungs. Like if we cut here, it'd be Q. I'm learning the shortcuts.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about.
At this point, you're wondering who is he talking about, but that's like he mentioned that we're just going to go with the Ginyu versus Constantine title. We're not going to change a bunch of things because he finds out right away. He doesn't go through 20 different options. So we're going to have just Constantine, Ginyu versus Constantine on top. I'm going to put my usual text flare on it because it is part of my series. And then we're going to go from there. I'm thinking that this is a better opening. It cuts out a bunch of that time.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about. Who do I know that has bad lungs?
Boom, you figure out.
Is it General Grievous?
Like right there, you figure out what was the previous conversation was. You already know he's talking to Ginyu by the text that's going to be there because I'll have Ginyu versus Constantine text up there. In fact, I'll put a let's go ahead and put a couple of the presets in there. So we're going to have to change this to villains. We're going to have it be to the 10-second marker. We're going to animate that out real quick. We're going to have that fade out. We're going to have that animation last for a full second. I like having it slowly fade in or slowly fade out. It feels more, just calm. In a sense, instead of going pop, pop. Hey, Ganondorf. Hey, Ganondorf. How you doing? And to the people who are with us right now on both channels, I hope you guys are having a lovely day. So let's go ahead and toss in Constantine stacks. Ooh, it's actually working today. That's awesome. Oh, wait, please actually work when I add you in. Yes. Yes, that's awesome. Now we do have this stay in the same amount of time as the hotline one on average. We move the hotline up. We're going to move the Constantine over here. Now I have text for DBZ. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a default. We're going to get Ginyu here. Is my verses working today? My verses is working today. Oh, this is like everything is working today. This is lovely. I like it when things work. When things work, it is really nice. What was it? It was Alt. And then no, that was it. Oh yeah. Something that's really cool because I've got these set for specific things. I've got these microed out so I can do this, right? So I can extend it. Because the micro for like doing what I just did is actually like was 2, 3 buttons, something like that. No, it's just control. It's control plus control, like it's zoom in and zoom out essentially. And it's not that it's annoying. It's just like when most of my controls are one side, it's nice to just pop up a couple things. Oh, no, it was Alt. I kind of do wish I had more micros. Honestly, I just wish I had a keyboard that was probably just 10 or 11 micros that I would be using. I will probably get one, but we will see what happens over time. First,
listen, dude.
Let's go ahead. Let's get this. It's text effect. Are we going to have everything work today? Because everything working today would be super lovely. It does. I love that. Sans is already there, which is awesome. We don't need to have it fade in. All this stuff is going to just stay present. The only thing that's going to have a fade in is going to be give me a second here. It's curious, though, how many people actively care. We're going to do... We're going to have the verses go away right about there. We're going to have our... Oh, snap. It doesn't let me do that. Okay, so sometimes things don't want to play nicely. So what we will do is we'll have... Oh, you don't want to... Let's not use that right now. No, I don't want to select all of you. I just want to select one of you to make all of you even. Now I select all of you. We're going to come out. Oh, no, right. That is not compound clip. I have to actually create compound clip. We're going to... What are you doing? Hey. No. I know. Raven needs to clean it. No. Get out of here. Shoot. Dealing with the cat. Sorry. Damn it. Why are you all up? I was about to go to sleep. You guys can go to sleep if you want. Levi, you rolled a nat 20 for that. Apparently. Here, let me just grab my my dice and double check, right? I made a video on the clock app. And it is blowing up. It involved these little dice. A 19. Okay. we're just having an overall good day, aren't we? All right, sure. I was meant to stay up, go live, and finish this up. That's what I was meant to do. That's why not? All right, we got the compound clip selected. We're going to go into our animations. We're going to go into the out, and we're going to fade out. Now, one of the reasons why I choose fade out instead of something like this is you'll see it winds up doing it to the whole screen versus just that selective little bit. Now, I have figured out how to fix that. It's just really tedious where I have to make everything really big, and then I have to shrink it all the way down so it looks normal, but that would affect only that little area. And it's just not worth it. I just do a fade out and we're good. Yep. Yeah, good. Oh, no, that's supposed to be a fade out. Come on. All right.
Listen, dude,
Constantine, Ginyu versus Constantine.
With random people who have issues.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we go ahead and give Constantine a yeah, let's do that. Let's have Constantine. Let's undo the compound clip. let's have Constantine have its own animation by moving it out. Can I compound a compound clip? Like if I compound these two, and I compound these two, can I compound these two? No. Okay. Can I... The problem is, like, I would have to do... That's out.
Is
We're gonna fade out. Fade in.
You gotta stop body swapping with.
It's not showing it.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping. You gotta stop body. You gotta stop body swapping.
It doesn't work for fading in.
You gotta stop body.
We're gonna mute it because I'm tired of hearing it. I just missed that. What did that look like? Ooh, I like that. That looked nice. Okay, so that's our fade in. Our fade out is just a regular fade. Can I? No. All right. So what we'll do is we will. Let's just put everything back the way it was. Man, you're so mean. Okay, we'll create these as a compound clip. Now we will have this one animate for a little bit longer. No, let's have that go here. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Now we take this, give that a fade out. Now we go ahead and turn sound back on. Give it a watch real quick. We know it's Ginyu. We're starting out with Ginyu.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about.
I might move the Constantine up because I don't like it covering his eye. That is because on average, his camera doesn't actually cause a problem. Like usually he's got more space up top to work with. Same with me. Let's take a look again.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about. Who do I know that has bad lungs?
Yeah. So I do like that opening when you add in the text in there. It lets you know exactly who he's talking to. Doesn't need to say his name at the start, and you just boom, you're already in it, and that takes out a bunch of lag time that normally is there. Or like demon. I'd wish we had used that. I've got to write that down for the next time. Oh, where's my? I'm gonna put that down. That's a funny one. I like that. I'm no troll. Nicholas Henderson, I dislike trolls, and I love it when a super mod handles it. I have no idea what happened. What happened? But if a troll shows up, I'm sure Mighty Kitten Army can handle it. For a second, I thought John was also in the call before I actually looked at the stream. Because this was half paying attention while colds. You summon the chaos. Yes. Only body slap with trolls. You should be able to see the rage Levi because John is just so frustrated with his antics at a certain point. You don't get to see rage Levi in this one. Levi's not angry in this one. You don't get to see that. Levi gets to be his usually calm self. Because a lot of times like these, Levi doesn't have to be angry. Levi's not like no. We've seen a lot of that lately. So getting this switch back to my calmer self is really nice. So we get to see this. We've moved on.
Is it General Grievous? Cyborg, mostly robotic body, some organic internal organs, including the lungs that don't work so great. You got 2 arms that turn into 4 and lightsabers on his belt.
So one of the things here is that this is Chris's style of taking phone calls where usually you'd be guessing who it is, it drives engagement. This is very much not that, right? We're not guessing who is calling. We know who he's talking to. And very quickly...
Laser swords on his belt? No? Okay. What is... Oh, I know that smell. Okay, there's only one person I can think of that smells like freaking rotten eggs when he calls. Does your body smell like that? Okay. Do you see demons clawing at your body? Demons, like little versions of Dabura or the guards from...
What I want to know is if we got about a minute.
Yeah. Okay. You body swapped with John Constantine.
That is perfect because, like...
Constantine.
Right there is a short. That's 59 seconds. Boom, cut. That is the short that will drive traffic to this video if people want to see the longer video.
Depending on which version of him it is, he's going to pronounce it differently. Listen. Yeah, I'm sure it hurts. The guy's got a cursed soul and a cursed body, but the soul curses offset the body curses, so he doesn't really feel them. But if his soul and consciousness is in your old body, you're taking the full brunt of those body curses, man.
I feel like we could definitely use Samara in this video in some sense, but it's also not necessary. Another thing that would really benefit this video is like full voice acting throughout the entire video.
Just the best thing to do is just body swap back. Not working. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Listen, if you see a demon dog, just run. A demon, much bigger, meaner. Crap, how do I explain this? Ooh, okay. Remember the Earth movie Airbud that I sent you, the one that you loved? Yeah. So Airbud is a dog, right? And if you see a huge, like, Frieza's third transformation version of Airbud with like fur made of fire and brimstone, that's a demon dog. Just run. Yes, you run whether or not I can dunk a basketball. Okay? Listen, I need to find Levi. Just hold on a minute. Okay? Nappa, where's Levi? Nappa? Nappa?
Let's cut that down to there.
John, for the third...
Okay, let's watch from here to here.
Just hold on a minute, okay? Nappa, where's Levi? Nappa? John, for the third...
I like that. Now we get to introduce this clone. I don't know what text I should use. What text do you guys think I should use? Should I use like a template? Should I just use like regular text and kind of go from there? You forgot a comma to be, you should see John's rage, not yours, Levi. Oh, sorry, forgot a comma. Oh, just the actions constantly on his curses would love to see. I would love when we're able to go from this to here, right? We go horizontal and we're able to have like cosplayers or the actual characters and fully go into these things. That's not a reality for us at this moment. It was like the money and whatnot just isn't there. Now, when Chris has a regular 9 to 5 job again, that might change, or we get a sponsorship that could change, and we could be like, "Hey, let's plan out a video and let's dump some money into it and see how well it does. And if that video pays for itself and another video, we do it again and we do it again, we do it again. We basically just would keep going until we couldn't, and then fall back onto our other style. So let's do what I'm going to put here. How do you spell competent? They just spaced how to spell competent. Competent? No, that's confident. Competent. Here we go.
Here's the definition of competent. Having the necessary ability, knowledge, or skill to do something successfully.
We're going to go... So should I do... I'm going to have it over here in the corner. Now, should I do John's evil competent clone or John's competent evil clone? Like, the wording isn't much different, but it could, makes it feel so slightly different, right? We're also going to go with fantasy writing. We are going to go with blue and red is what he's got, right? Do I have a blue-red font? Or am I going to have to... I'm going to have to finagle things, aren't I? All right. Just let me know, like, which one, guys. John's competent evil clone. John's competent evil clone. Okay. Down. Down. Evil. We're gonna go blue. Where's the blue? Where's the blue? Blue. Yeah, blue. There we are. Yeah. And then we got, well, we could have done this. No, this. How about this one? Oh, I like that one. And then we go to evil. So we go to evil. Go to evil. And we shall have the redness. I said red. Where's my red? God damn it. Really? You're not going to let me... How about this? How about this? Okay. Will you let me change you then? No. How about no? Okay, now you are being picky, is what you're being. Okay. So fantasy effects. We're gonna go with that. Are we going to have problems? We all of a sudden decided to have problems. It's not letting me go to red. Aha. No. Aha. No. Aha. Ha. 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 No. I want specific. This is the annoying part. We're going to back up later. We're going to have to exit out of it. We're going to go back in it. Going to select it, pop it back in. I had to say something. We were doing so well. There we go. We want evil with highlights. Highlight the evil. We need to see the evil with highlights. Let me bolden this thing that you wish to see. We're going to have to exit and come back in again, aren't we? I'm really going to have to... I don't know if it's just like an up... Yes! Here we go. Yes, Quinn. Yes. There's in the previous video some behind the scenes that Airbud would have been shown in the Dragon Ball crew as part of a cultural integration package, if I remember correctly. True Neutral. Super Game Freak. A lot of people think like, lawful good means you're nice or so on and so forth. And that's not the case. True Neutral and like we're going to use True Neutral example, literally just does whatever they want. They are whatever alignment fits them at the moment. So they are truly neutral, right? They'll do evil, quote unquote, acts because they feel like it. They'll do good acts because they feel like it. And they do not feel any such way. Again, they don't lean really any way here or there. They will do the things that matter to them that they wish to do, and they will not do something that goes against that. Levi's character, my character that I play on screen, is fully true neutral. And so you'll get to see Levi get frustrated that he has to do paperwork. That's a running gag, right? Levi hates paperwork and will avoid it like the plague. And doesn't care what the consequences of those actions are because he doesn't want to do it. So why is competent needed? There are multiple clones, and we're going to run with the gag that not every single clone does as good of a job. Now, personally, my alignment is like most people, it fluctuates. It fluctuates based on what is going on. I try to be good. I try to spread and show that the world doesn't suck as much. My button not working. Why is my button not working? There it goes. A little too far with that. There we go. So we're gonna go and then and animation fading out. I'd much rather it just fade out. And we're gonna have this be. I really like the idea of you can see this is like an after image. Even though I cut this off, you can see. I just love that. Of Chris, like just straight up. We're gonna do. Come on, let me select both of these. There we go. We're going to straighten them out a little bit. Animation in. Animation in. What do we want to do?
John.
Are you serious? Are you really not going to show?
John, for the.
Screw it. Let's just go with fade in. I don't feel like fighting this right now. All right. It's a tiny edit, but let's take a look at it, and then we can move forward.
Napa? John, for the third freaking time
yeah,
today,
I like that.
Okay? Levi and Napa are on a collections call. I don't understand why you rely on that giant muscle-bound idiot for freaking everything. You have me. I am literally you. Oh.
We are going to do two things. First, we're going to cut off
you
right there. Then we are going to shrink this down and move it in the corner just a little bit. Let's move it in the corner that he's not blocking. Yeah, where his head isn't exactly at. Let's take a look, make sure that doesn't bug me.
John, for the third freaking time today, okay? Levi and Napa.
See, the only reason it bugged me is because when he moves, when he shifts up to like properly yell and everything, it would be right there. So now it's just not in the way. I like that. That works. I still prefer it on the other side, but we're gonna make do.
You. Oh crap, that's right. Can you?
And the best part about it is we discussed about him actually reacting to his clone, and Chris was like, "No, I kind of like the idea that it's so normal for John that John just like doesn't care." Yeah, self-preservation, which overrides that. I think everyone has been a true neutral, and as far as your clones like the Stormtrooper thing with bad eyes, I agree with Levi that alignment bounces for me too. It's funny on an envious clone of Nappa because John likes Nappa better than his own clones. Better looked at my blanket and said with a totally straight face, "So they know that you're neutral evil, with leaning to chaotic evil, right?" She knows me so well. All right. Let's go ahead and it really matters that I actively click the area that I'm working on when I go to use my little shortcuts here.
Oh crap, that's right. Can you? I gotta put you on hold. Levi's not in. I gotta call him. Okay, just hold on.
Now, John, Chris will be doing the captions here, but I'm just going to make sure like they're all correct. Oh. Okay, and I might redo this, but I want you guys to hear the struggle noises without me talking.
Go for Levi. Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Did you just...
I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out.
Okay.
The one thing here that I might need to change is that I am still a little bit louder than what I would like. So we're going to uncompound the clip. We are going to just make Napa a little bit louder. So we're going to go with a 10 decibel. On both of his lines. Reminder to sit up straight and relax my voice a little. All right. We should be able to...
Down? Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just... I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out.
Okay.
You still can't quite hear the lactose farts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually quiet my audio down by about a decibel. We're going to go 1 decibel over here. Because on here, you want to hear me over.
Go for Levi. Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh, yeah.
But we don't want it to be too obvious.
You just... I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, so we're going to go ahead and make him a 9 on both fronts. We're going one at a time. We're it's annoying, but we've got to do that sometimes.
Down? Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just... I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and make mine another decibel lower. You know what? No. Let's leave mine at the 1, and we're just gonna go. I'd rather go down 1, so we're gonna go up to 7 on both because they need to be equal. Then
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just... I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out from the smell of the
Okay.
lactose parts.
there we go.
What's up, John? What's wrong?
What I want to do is move.
From the
Okay.
smell of the
Let's cut this in half.
I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out
Okay.
from the smell of the lactose parts.
I don't know why, but the spacing makes it so much better. Okay. All right, hold on. Let's listen to it all the way.
Go for Levi. Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just... I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out
Okay.
from the smell of the lactose parts.
I don't know why it's so much funnier. Why does a long space make that so much funnier? I love that. That's perfect. And like we don't have to struggle with the audio anymore. All right, here's what we'll do. We will create a compound clip on that. And when I go through all the audio, I will normalize all the audio. I might as well go ahead and do that up to this point right here. We're going to go what's called loudness normalization. That will allow this to keep a mostly normalized audio. Now, I can't do that with this. Compound clips don't allow it yet. So we'll finish this up and move forward. I do need to the talking between me and Chris is done at a later time. You'll notice that if you guys look at this right along, I can't really do this. So right along the edge, right here, see my mouse. I wish I should make my mouse bigger, but right along this, you see this little rainbow edge here from the light reflecting. It's called the lens glare, and I can't do anything about that. But it's not bad enough in this particular clip that is a few 17 seconds long. It's not bad enough for me to like sit here and edit it out.
Go for Levi.
But I could try to adjust it here.
I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out
Okay.
from the smell of the lactose parts.
What's up, John? What's wrong?
I love that so much. Okay. So we can change my temperature all the way down. That doesn't get rid of the glare. Oh, how about brightness? Brightness doesn't get rid of it. Shadow. The shadow highlights. I like the way that highlights. That looks pretty good. That gets rid of the glare a little bit. I just realized we have a glare in the corner there too. Yeah, I can't really. I wonder if we can do an auto adjust. That's making it really bright. What about... I know that there's supposed to be a way to get rid of this. Keep the lens glare. It shows light in the car from the sun. I know, but to me, it just bugs me. It just bugs me. It's not bad for the first 17 seconds. It's really not. It's whatever.
Hey, what's up, John? What's wrong?
Hey, Levi, can't.
We need to adjust that down.
What's up, John? What's wrong?
Hey, Levi, Captain Ginyu body swapped with Tyne, and his undo feature is not working. He can't swap back. I think Tyne's blocking it. Can you please just ask him to let the reswap happen? Ginyu.
All right. So this is where I need to go back and forth, figure out my cuts, and... Ooh, pardon me.
So he's not wanting to body. John, Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call. So, you have a good one. I need to call Constantine. Oh, wait, no, I need to call Ginyu.
Well, though, this does make it more like...
Here about you not wanting to soul swap.
While though this does make it like more there, like more legitimate in a way, like you're actually witnessing this
So
happen.
he's not wanting to body. John.
I'm gonna cut a lot of that out.
John, Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all.
We gotta cut out.
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call. So, you have a good one. Give him a call. So.
I may or may not just delve right into the call because like this entire scene is really boring.
Please just ask him to let the reswap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't.
We're going to cut that down a
To
bit.
let the reswap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body swap.
Ooh, I need to.
Tyne at all, to be honest.
I need to give some
But
breathing room. Just a smidge on each side.
Swap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body
There we
swap.
go.
That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call.
Ginyu, hey, listen, so things should go back to normal.
That's good timing right there. I like that.
Ish. Yeah, ish. Just be a little patient. Practice your poses or something.
So we've got a decision to make here. We can cut those two parts out and go straight to the call where I'm talking to Constantine, which you guys will see in a minute. It looks like a reflection on the car window. More realistic, though, as if you're actually in a different place with a brighter sun. It's true. Can't you cut out the Constantine doesn't want to when you are speaking? I can, but yeah. I'd make it a bit louder, though, Levi. You want them to hear it head the battle a bit more. What? Nicholas, I'm not sure. Are you talking about like when I was editing a little bit earlier? Guessing this is someone who didn't take Levi's lactose farts. It's called timing. Dramatic pause makes it look more taken seriously. Why did you do that? Or what did you eat? Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I like. Okay, so in an episode, in a regular TV episode, you're going to have that type of what is effectively boring. It's boring filler is what it is. It fills the space in order to hit the time for the episode. But we don't have that. There is no, it's not necessary. And in real life, there's a lot of things that you're not going to say, but there's also a lot of things that you will. You'll have those boring moments of conversation that is literally just going, oh, wait, I need to do this. I need to do this, right? And I do like it. It's why I came up with it. Hey, I even wrote myself a note saying, hey, remember to like say, oh, no, I need to call Ginyu's number, actually. What is this I hear about you doing this? And then it goes into the call, right? The problem with this is twofold. One, it is like I wasn't able to like do the whole thing, the whole bit going forward after that, which would have been nice. It would have been able to go there. Why must you both be live at the same time? You both get the message at the same time. What? Alternate? What do you mean? Who else is live? Who? Oh. This is effectively 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22 seconds. Let me go ahead and put it back in here. So we're going to play both. We are going to delete and undelete. So we're going to do this. Let's get to the conversation point.
Constantine, what did I hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do that for, like, I don't know, decades? Oh. Ew.
Yeah, okay. If I'm right, this is a full good take. So what we do here is honestly, like, even if it's not a full good take, it's like just the start of it is all we need here. We're going to watch from this point.
Please just ask him to let the reswap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call.
Ginyu, hey, listen, so things should go back to normal soon-ish.
Cut out the poses part?
Yeah, ish. Just
okay, hold on. What if I do
go back
this?
to normal soon-ish.
We cut out this right here.
Please just ask him to let the reswap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all.
I can see what you mean by it, like because it's a full different scene change. I need to shave all this.
Hey, listen, so things should go back to normal soon-ish.
Constantine, what did I hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do that for, like, I don't know, decades? Oh. Ew, man, I swear, the more
I like it. I actually like that. Well, let's look at what happens when we cut it, though. When we just go straight into the call.
To let the reswap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body.
So we cut that.
Constantine, what did I hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore?
I like the joke. I like leaving it in. It gives a little bit more breathing room.
Reswap happen.
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call.
Ginyu, hey, listen, so things should go back to normal soon-ish.
Constantine, what did I hear about you not?
Yeah, I like that. It does feel better. See, this is sometimes why I go live, because I would have sat there and I would have twiddled my thumbs for 20 minutes and possibly just deleted it because I didn't bother to experiment with cutting certain parts out. I would have just been like, I don't like this. But cutting out, like Nicholas said, cutting out the poses part, cutting it like right after the ish. It was where I was thinking of cutting it. But I was like, I don't want to cut out the poses line. But it's also not necessary to have it twice because I make the same joke eventually. But it is a reference to the joke I make later on. But it's not necessary. Okay, so now...
Constantine, what is that here about you not wanting to soul?
Now, if you guys can tell, there is all across my face. This is later on in the day. I didn't have a choice but to record several hours later, and we have a much worse lens glare. Now, if I film in the car more often, I will probably start taking care of that. I will find ways around that. I was going to film in my regular car, but that got uncomfortable real quickly. It was more comfortable in this, which this is the van. I can, at the very least, adjust the brightness down, increase the contrast. I need to make this bigger. If we go highlight down, shadow down, whites up, whites up, blacks down a little bit. Ooh. Turn the illumination. Illumination doesn't change it much. We can... Ooh, there we go. That... We'll do about a 50 on the sharp. Clarity. We'll do about a 10. My face still looks good. Particles. Ooh, no particles. Fade. No fade. Get rid of that. Keep the temperature the same. We'll make the hue go down by about a 4. Saturation can look the same. There we go. So we've gotten rid of some of the lens glare. Damn, though. If you can't see every fucking hair follicle that I have, apparently. Yeah. All right.
Ish.
Constantine, what is that here about you not wanting to soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do that for, like, I don't know, decades? Oh, ew, man, I swear, the more I learn about you, how did you even ever get classified as a hero?
Like, you can still see that it's later in the day. Like, if we leave the original over here, look at this. So it's much brighter over here. Look at this. What we'll do is we'll go from the point where I'm talking to John from here all the way over. Let's just play.
Can you? I gotta put you on hold. Levi's not in. I gotta call him. Okay, just hold on.
Also, I'd like to point out I'm doing this on probably a different monitor. I'm gonna have to swap monitors. I'm watching this over here too.
Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just? I didn't touch him. Okay, he just finally passed out.
Okay.
From the smell of the lactose parts.
What's up, John? What's wrong?
Hey, Levi, Captain Ginyu body swap.
Still like that timing.
His undo feature is not working. He can't swap back. I think time's blocking it. Can you please just ask him to let the reswap happen?
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call.
Can you? Hey, listen. So things should go back to normal soon-ish.
Constantine, what does I hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore?
I like that. It does.
Decades?
I like that.
Oh, ew, man! I swear.
It takes care of a fair bit. Yeah, I like that a lot. It takes care of a fair bit of stuff. It does make it feel like much later in the day. So we're doing pretty good. This particular monitor, if I have to adjust colors and stuff, isn't the greatest. It's like I do not have it set for like what's called true color. And on my monitor on this side, which I normally edit on, it's set for watching videos and everything. So I have a much higher quality resolution over on this monitor. That's because this monitor I use for like monitoring chat and stuff like that. I didn't finagle my settings. And they're two separate monitors, so that doesn't help matters any either. But I like that. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the shift into like it's a little bit darker in the day? You can feel that it's darker in the day. Quality is still pretty up there. We need to also make sure our loudness normalization is set here. I'll see what you guys say. Like, if you want me to just reset everything and have there be lens glare, I'll reset everything and have there be just pure lens glare. But I like how it came out. It just took some finagling. You like it? All right, then we're gonna go ahead and keep it there.
Constantine, what does I hear about you?
Now let's edit this part.
Soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do that for like I don't know decades? Oh, ew, man! I swear, the more I learn about you,
We're actually down to 6 minutes and 50 seconds. We cut down 2 minutes of footage with micro edits.
Can you his body back, please?
Or a minute 10, I should say.
John, I'm sure it's nice having a body that doesn't smell like hell. I'm even enjoying not smelling brimstone while talking to you for a change. But don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that's in your butt. Don't be that guy. Period. You know what I mean. Just... What do you mean he hasn't? I think he's had enough punishment just by existing in your body. In fact, I think anybody that takes over your body for any length of time automatically has had enough punishment with what you've done to your own body. Time. What is pleasure to you is punishment to like everyone else.
You got to see me a little angry. I lied.
For once, can you act like a mature... I'm hearing myself say the lines fine while I'm talking to you. I realize. Don't stop.
It's like dealing with children.
At the end of the day, he's just a poser. Okay? No, not. That's not what I mean. You know what? You do realize that it's not a human body you took over, right? Like, we don't know the alcohol or nicotine tolerance of that body, let alone if they can even feel the effects. You might be in a sober body for... I probably should have let that. Hey, Joan. Yeah, I can use Google.
Did I have a point? I don't think I have This has got some footage right here. What is this footage right here? Yeah.
Can you? I gotta put you on hold. Levi's not in. I gotta call him. Okay, just hold on a second. Levi, hey, look. So can you body swap? Levi, hey, look. So can you body swap with Tyne? And now he can't swap back. Can you please get Tyne to just let him do the reswap? Levi, he's suffering. Oh,
Yeah, I
I'm
scrapped this
sure
footage.
Tyne is absolutely freaking loving this. Okay, but
Yeah, I scrapped this because I didn't have the scenes filmed for that. Oops. All right, let's just not have that added, and then boom, that works.
I probably should have let that.
I could cut it like that. That's an ending right there. Honestly,
I probably should have let that.
that's the ending right there. I probably should have led with that.
I probably should have let that.
Yeah, that's the ending right there. I mean, Ginyu did initiate transfer. I'm with John on this. If you ever do the voice acting, that part would be great for Ginyu yelling, "Change now," showing Constantine allowed it. Yeah. And then we have bloopers. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. That's good enough. And then you have bloopers.
Levi, Captain Ginyu body swapped with Constantine, Tyne, whatever, and his undo feature, his swap back feature isn't working. I think he's blocking it. I think he's. I think he's blocking it. I think he's. Levi, hey, so why can't I say the word Captain Ginyu? Wait. Why can't I say the word Captain Ginyu?
I was with him. Like I was in a private meeting with him when he was filming this. So the looking at the camera and saying wait was him looking at the camera, looking at me and saying wait because I was trying to get his attention.
Don't be that guy. Yeah, don't be the guy who's in your body. Don't be that guy. Okay?
And the reason I cut it off right there is I get angry. Like it's not exactly comfortable in the vehicle. And like my kiddo, you get to see my kiddo here. Like you guys can laugh at me and I laugh at it afterwards. I can laugh at it when I'm editing and I go back and I tell him, hey, yeah, we just gave him his phone time and what he needed and everything. Made sure that even though I got angry and we immediately addressed it, right? We went back and apologized and been like, buddy, you know better. You know better than to interrupt the session like that. There's really not a whole lot of other bad takes here. Most of them were deleted, but like what bloopers were left in, you guys get to see a few of these little small bloopers. What's going to happen is I'm going to take this here. And we are going to go into our branded assets videos. We'll also do the welcome to bit. We're going to give our ending because this is a longer video. This is, it's not a 10-minute video, no, but it is long enough for me to do this. And I believe we said anything after 5 minutes was going to have the opening. Yeah, he's just video bombing. But I got significantly angry, and I'm not proud of it. We address it. It's not something that I'm able to control it to a certain extent, but at the same time, I do fail. I yell and I was like, "Well, you know better than this." In fact, I'll just show it. I'll cand it here. You can see me get angry and frustrated here.
Don't be that guy.
And the problem is like I'm already angry. I've had plenty of times where I'm doing a take and I'm not angry and I don't react this way, but I'm acting angry, so I feel the frustration already.
Are you fuck?
Now he can't hear me, and you can see that he immediately like he knows that he did wrong. And we address it immediately.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm recording. You just sat there and waved and
So almost immediately I go from being super angry, he can't hear me because I was already angry, to I'm recording, which is why I'm cutting that part out. Like the realization that's funny. What happens afterwards is not. It's me reacting legitimately to that. And I really hope that I can get to a point to where this frustration that I'm feeling right here
be that guy.
doesn't get portrayed immediately if I get interrupted. Because this is not how I'm actually feeling. It's me creating that feeling. And then something happens and that feeling gets projected somewhere else. I'm really glad that the door was closed because my kiddo didn't get to hear the loudness. I immediately toned down and moved forward. But it's still one of those things where I'm not proud of it. And I don't mind having the blooper in there because it's funny to be like, hey, we can laugh at it now. And I laughed at it with my kiddo afterwards. And I feel bad that it happened, but I can't do anything about it now. That is so flippin' loud. And you guys don't get to see that part very often either. You guys usually get to see me just be like with my kiddos. What we're going to do here is we're going to do this. We're going to do this. Make it slightly opaque. Right. Oh, hold on. Now we turn this whole clip here. Sorry, crash. What happened? It's great that you self-reflect as much as you do. It shows a lot of understanding and willingness to hold yourself accountable. I don't like. I'm going to therapy, right? And my therapist would say the same thing, and realizes that I'm doing that, and I have gone from, and this was before recording, where I'd be doing something to work and getting really frustrated and being angry, and then having to apologize a few minutes after the fact to being able to do it almost immediately, being able to just all the way down, which is an improvement. But I would like that switch of like where you see me look at the camera. Notice I would like that switch to be immediately off, like instead of getting angry at it. But that's going to take time. That really is. That's just going to be something that's going to have to. I'm going to have to work on, and we're going to have to deal.
Levi, hey.
Oh, no, I didn't want to freeze that clip. What we're going to do is we're going to freeze this clip because then I can go weep. And then I can delete that. I can delete that. I can look at it back now, like look at my face of like realizing what's going on. My kiddo let me know that my oldest let me know that the reason they didn't say anything is because they didn't want to ruin my take and they didn't know if I could just cut him out, which would be a lot of work to just cut him out. Deal with that personally. A very reactive person. Have been able to go to therapy in a while myself. I went from being explosive. I think a lot of people, especially in today's society where you have so much stress being piled on you and people expect you to react a certain way, have this explosiveness just waiting there. And it kind of sucks. There's really not much that we can do about it. We just have my kiddo waving at the camera. I can also just leave it where he's just waving right there. It's just like completely oblivious. But I do like the look of realization of like, oh fuck. Because it's real, because that's exactly how I felt. And I was like, that was turning out to be a really good take. It then took me another 20-30 minutes in that hot car to get a good take. We're gonna fade in. We're gonna go to video.
I think he's blocked.
We're gonna make the audio volume down like 5.
I think he's blocked. Levi, hey, so why can't I say the word captain again? You
Don't be that guy. Yeah, don't be the guy who's in your body. Don't be that guy, okay?
just he ruined your take. And my kiddo just going for like a solid minute. I still love that. I think that's cute. It does suck. And he knew what I was doing, so like he knew better, but still. Now we need to.
You gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about. Who do I know that has bad lungs?
That's where we put this into it.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body swapping with random people who have issues you know nothing about.
Okay. Right here, we're going to do a transition phase. And we're going to go do da 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 da. Where's my black fade transition? Here it is. And we go here. Black fade here. Okay. So besides captions, which I will caption in a bit, don't be that guy would be a great trigger for a Samara insert. Again, Nicholas, we're going to watch it. We're going to take a look at it, and we're going to see where I can put Samara, if we're going to put Samara into this. For Chris's stuff, Samara's not going to be there. It doesn't, like, it's not necessary. And for mine, there may be a couple points where Samara could pop in and say, "Oh, what did I walk into?" type of thing. But the problem is that Samara isn't supposed to be outside of the office either. So that's another thing. So Samara shouldn't be in that scenario, and Samara isn't necessarily in the beginning scenario either. It's that instinct of being on a recording, being able to say, "Hiya, YouTube." I like CapCut because it's ease of use, and the features are getting more robust, and I'm learning the shortcuts finally after a year. But we are looking into DaVinci and stuff like that because they are even more robust than what CapCut is. I also have like different pieces of software that go with that can be like, you can do SFX sounds effects, and you can do like explosions and all this other stuff. Oh yeah, no. Like like I said, he knew he needed something. That's what it boils down to. He didn't want to wait for what he wanted, and what he wanted was to get phone access because he did his chore. So he didn't want to wait. What he should have done is gone to Mama as long as Mama was awake and been like, "Hey, can I have phone access?" Yeah, I'm not sure how to handle that. I don't know. Let's press play, watch it, and figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Listen, dude, you gotta stop body.
It's my rule. I can change it.
with random people who have issues you know nothing about.
I will never not like this opening. I did such a great job.
Is it General Grievous? Cyborg, mostly robotic body, some organic internal organs, including the lungs that don't work so great. You got 2 arms that turn into 4 and lightsabers on his belt. Laser swords on his belt. No. Okay. Oh, I know that smell. There's only one person I can think of that smells like freaking rotten eggs when he coughs. Does your body smell like that? Okay. Do you see demons clawing at your body? Demons, like little versions of Dabura, from Hiffle.
Whiffle.
Okay.
Sounds like whiffle.
You body swapped with John Constantine.
It's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna probably have to call it here soon.
Listen. Yeah, I'm sure it hurts. The guy's got a cursed soul and a cursed body, but the soul curses offset the body curses, so he doesn't really feel them. But if his soul and consciousness is in your old body, you're taking the full brunt of those body curses, man. That's just the best thing to do is just body swap back. Not working.
That's not a whole lot of time. That's much shorter than I thought it was.
Listen, if you see a demon dog, just run. A demon, much bigger, meaner. Crap, how do you explain this? Ooh, okay. Remember the Earth movie Air Bud that I sent you, the one that you loved? Yeah. So Air Bud is a dog, right? And if you see a huge, like, Frieza's third transformation version of Air Bud with like fur made of fire and brimstone, that's a demon dog. Just run.
I think the only way I'm going to convince Chris, by the way, like one of those things, like in my head right here, the demon dog conversation, you could start like showing pictures of Air Bud turning into a demon and stuff. Is like sitting Chris down and having him watch some of the stuff from Markiplier, and be like, look, there's all these text things that are going on. There's this funny thing that's happening that Markiplier is doing, but then you have all this additional stuff that's also happening in the background that you get to see. And what that creates is retention. People go back and rewatch it because what did they miss? What did they see? Right. Versus you just having the basic there. Right. Chris is of the mindset, like what we're doing needs to be the focus, which is 100% true. That can be the focus, but there's no reason not to have some extra stuff in there too.
Yes, you run whether or not I can dunk a basketball. Okay, listen, I need to find Levi. Just hold on a minute, okay? Napa, where's Levi? Napa? John, for the third freaking time today, okay? Levi and Napa are on a collections call. I don't understand why you rely on that giant muscle-bound idiot for freaking everything. You have me. I am literally you. Oh crap, that's right. Ginyu, I gotta put you on hold. Levi's not in. I gotta call him. Okay, just hold on.
And we don't need the beep 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 because of that.
Go for Levi.
We don't need Levi's ring because it goes right into it.
Quiet that guy down.
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just? I didn't touch him. Okay. He just finally.
I do want to replay this because I want you guys to listen very closely. I want you to see if you notice what I do when I'm doing. Pay attention to that background noise real quick.
Go for Levi. Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Do you guys notice what happens with the guy being muffled to be quiet? Because I want to know if you guys can hear what I did. Because that was me creating those noises. Because I absolutely love it. It makes it feel... Oh, what's this?
If you're seeing this, send it to everybody that you can. Have them do the same. There's no hope over this one because I'm not fucking around. I just saw in a video from one of the estimates that they've tucked away the TikTok divestment bill into a must-pass spending bill, which means the ban that we've all been fearing may happen, may be actually happening. I mean, yeah, it's not like it's going to happen tomorrow or anything, but I really can't see ByteDance divesting from TikTok just to appease 10% of its user base. But after having my live access banned and getting my first warning on my account for hate speech, when all we were doing, we played 3 rounds of Magic the Gathering and started talking about anime.
Passing out before the flop. And no, he doesn't fall down on a stump pad. That's just me. That's just the sound going like that. No, it's literally the dropping of the voice. You guys are right. You got it. Funk. Anyways, we'll rewind and play it for those that want to hear it again.
Levi. Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry. Did you just? I didn't touch him. Okay. He just finally passed out.
Okay.
From the smell of the lactose part.
I really do like that spacing.
Hey, Levi, Captain Ginyu body swap with Tyne, and his undo feature is not working. He can't swap back. I think Tyne's blocking it. Can you please just ask him to let the reswap happen?
Constantine not wanting to body swap. It doesn't really sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call.
Ginyu, hey, listen, so things should go back to normal soon-ish.
Constantine, what did I hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do that for, like, I don't know, decades? Oh, ew, man, I swear, the more I learn about you, but how did you even ever get classified as a hero, like, at all? Like, just give Ginyu his body back, please. John, I'm sure it's nice having a body that doesn't smell like hell. I'm even enjoying not smelling brimstone while talking to you for a change. But don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that's in your body. Don't be that guy. Period. You know what I mean. Just. What do you mean he hasn't? I think he's had enough punishment just by existing in your body. In fact, I think anybody that takes over your body for any length of time automatically has had enough punishment with what you've done to your own body. Time. What is pleasure to you is punishment to like everyone else. Just for once, can you act like a mature? I'm hearing myself say the lines while I'm talking to you. I realize. No, stop. Just, can you please swap back with the poor guy? At the end of the day, he's just a poser. Okay? No, not. That's not what I mean. You know what? You do realize that it's not a human body you took over, right? Like, we don't know the alcohol or nicotine tolerance of that body, let alone if they can even feel the effects. You might be in a sober
he's
body.
Blocking it. I think he's. Levi, hey, so why can't I save him?
That's why we watch things. That is why we watch things. I don't know why. Oh, I think it's because we made a slight change, so it moved the whole thing.
I think he's blocking it. I think.
Okay. We made a slight change. It affected the whole thing. So
I think.
There we go. All right, so I'm going to be honest here. There is a point, which is right. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5, 6. If we're going to put Samara anywhere, it is this extended silence. This Levi is reacting right there. The problem is that like the way, like, first of all, I don't want Chris to have to refilm. But the way that comes off is it goes from one point in the video to just like it switches and it breaks the flow of the video. That's the problem with adding that in there. The second one is that I would have to refilm a bunch of extra parts in a way that I can no longer actually do. I don't know how everything is going to look. Having it look virtually identical is going to be impossible. I would have had to know and done that at that time. Okay. And a lot of this stuff was like added like as an afterthought and was one of those things that we could cut out. Cutting it out does not affect the storyline. And I explain it. And if John explains it and then I explain it a second time, there's no reason. You do get the idea that Ginyu is suffering in this body already. You get that idea that he doesn't want to be in it. He's trying to swap back. He can't. He has demons coming after him. The body is cursed. The point is driven home early on in the video. There is no reason to continue to drive the point home multiple times except to extend the length of the video. That is the only reason to do so. And I'm not a fan of that. I find that incredibly tedious and boring. And if I can get rid of it, I'm going to. And I could. I was able to get rid of it. It didn't feel. Pretty sure it's a should have, could have, would have situation. Yeah. I don't know if the right term, but heard him. Sounds like Napa had a kind of sadistic remark. Not literally sarcastic, but like, well, that's one way for him to pass out. Yeah. But if we're gonna add Samara in, it's right at this point. This is the point that we would add Samara in. There's long enough pause to justify adding Samara in and having them fill that gap. Because like this gap right here is the next largest, and it's literally just a few seconds.
Stop.
One, and then from here, 18 all the way to 22, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 18, 19, 20, 22. Yeah, about 5 or 6 seconds. The question is what do we have Samara say? What do we add in there that doesn't, and it has to be done in a way that doesn't take away from the rest of the situation. For one, Samara hasn't been active at all in this entire video. We are 5 minutes in. Now Samara is there. We could also just have it be one of those situations where it is just reacting to the situation of a character quite literally breathing and just going, oh my God. And then react, right? It is that pause that feels real. And you don't need to add something in there. But if we wanted to, we could. I don't know. I'm of the mindset that I'm looking at this, and that is the only spot I can fit her in that doesn't feel like it takes away from the video. But at the same time, it no longer makes sense when it's so far into the video now. She can't really exist there without some type of good reason that would be comedic and add to the video. So these are the type of things that you guys don't get to see. These are the type of back behind the scene things that we have to decide on when I'm editing. So it's interesting to see Samara Dang. Well, what did I walk into here? Who do I need to torture this time, Levi? I can definitely see that if that was like if we had a way to like give Samara the animation of like walking in, going, and then walk, or even going, whoop, nope, I don't want to be here. But that would be like a full-on character or sprite insert. And this far into the video, it feels weird. I think it's gonna have to be, if I'm gonna be honest, just one of those extra long pauses. Not a huge fan of it. This is one of those things where had I noticed it in time, I would have redone the video and cut that pause down a smidge, but I don't have a way to cut it without like cutting the video. With me, it's either or. Samara at most is a bonus for this outside of some of the comment that is mostly ooh. Yeah, it's I agree. It's one of those things where it would be a little bit of a bonus. You like the pause. It gives it breathability. It gives the video a breathing moment. It gives everyone watching the video a breathing moment. You're not having to interact. You're just laughing. You get to enjoy what is going on. And sometimes videos need that. So I think that that's what we're going to do. Samara will have more opportunities, but it's just too far into the video. So the last thing I have to do is I have to make sure my captions are correct. And then I've got to back up the whole file. I don't think there's anything I used that doesn't exist. No, there is. Hold on. I actually have to export the file. without captions. Then I have to reopen it as a project. So I'll keep this project myself in case I need to make any additional edits. I need to cut something out or cut something down. Let's say like for a short or a reel, or turning it into multiple reels, like 1 minute, 30-second videos, 1 minute videos, that type of stuff. This is a 6 minute long video, which means if I were to use every bit of it, it would be 6 shorts. If I were to use just the highlights, we're looking at 3 to 4 shorts. 3 would be probably the best. Reels, we're looking at about 2. But I'd be getting rid of like the opening. I'd be getting rid of probably the bloopers and the ending. And that gets rid of some footage. It really does. Like that is 23 seconds, 24 seconds of bloopers that would get nixed. Okay. So we're going to open this up as another project. And once I know that this is all done, I need to Constantine and task. Shorts and by the way, can you guys hear the keyboard, the clickety clack? I never noticed until now. Super hamstring, but you're right. It pays right into Levi's character not wanting to deal with it. I go back to the office. I love that. That pause gives me I don't really want to go back into the office now. But yeah, but it's no problem. I took classes for this when I was younger. Forgot a lot though, but I can still pick up things from time to time. I never took classes. This is literally me learning how to do all this. This is just practice is what it boils down to. Me learning what is working, how it flows, how I want it to look, all that stuff. Now, this is a good thing. I don't have to do anything else from here. I want to... I think I'm going to have Chris make the thumbnail. I'm gonna add task. Yeah. I'll have Chris do captions and thumbnail. I'm gonna take care of the uploading. I'm gonna double check the captions right now. That way, at points that like I'm quieter, he will already know. Found a YouTube channel that did a lot of tutorials. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. There's a lot of things I'm gonna have to learn. But right now we are in the process of like my spouse. It might take up a lot of the editing, so that like once they know like what we want and go from there, they'll be able to like we'll be able to just send in the footage that we like and say, hey, can you put this together? We'll of course probably do the basic of A, B, C, D, and then I'm like, hey, just go ahead and cut out this, and have them look at it. And like the more that they can do, the better they get at it, the easier it's going to be for us because of it's going to save us that time frame.
Listen, dude,
I gotta listen for 6 minutes again.
With random people who have issues you know nothing about. Who do I know that has bad loans?
Is it Grievous, cyborg, mostly robotic, some inorganic?
Some organic internal organs, including the lungs that don't work so great. You got 2 arms that turn into 4 and lightsabers on his belt.
No, what does it smell like? I think it smells like rotten eggs. Okay, do you see demons calling out your body? Demons like little versions of Deborah. Yeah, body swap. He's gonna be hurts. Doesn't really feel him. His soul unconscious, your own body. I'm pretty sure Chris knows his own stuff, so I should be able to just skip to when I'm speaking to ensure that that's correct.
Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down? Oh. Hey, Napa, I'm on the phone. Can you quiet that guy down?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry.
Did you just...
I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out.
Okay.
From the smell of the lactose parts. All the lactose parts.
What's up, Joe? What's up, Joe? What's wrong?
Hey, Levi.
There's certain things like I've noticed that Chris will like slightly screw up, and sometimes I have to go in and fix the captions. They're not small. Like he makes sure like the grammar and all that's correct, but like the timing and who's actually speaking will sometimes like the specific word might get mixed in.
Sure, sorry.
Did you just...
Oh, yeah, sure, sorry.
Did you just...
I didn't touch him, okay? He just finally passed out.
So what I'm doing here...
Just finally passed out.
Okay.
From the smell of the... The smell of the lactose parts. All the lactose parts.
What's up, Joe? What's wrong?
Hey, Levi, Captain Ginyu body swapped with Tyne and his Levi, Captain Ginyu body swapped with Tyne. body swap with Tyne, and his undo feature was not working. He can't swap back. I think. He can't swap back. I think Tyne is blocking it. Can you please just ask him to let the reswap happen?
Constantine not wanting to body swap. That doesn't really sound like.
I love how apparently got it wrong on how to spell
That doesn't
time.
sound like Tyne at all, to be honest. But yeah, I will give him a call.
Can you? Hey,
Sure.
can you? Hey, listen. So things should.
Okay. Let's see what we got here. Only good thing about all that was I remembered an old world of mine after I left school. Can you curse body swap? Been using that world for a couple of campaigns. Oh yeah. That's exactly what I'm doing with Da Vinci. It reminds me I should really get back to writing that story. Man, writing a decent story is a pain in the neck when you're bound to overthink things and a tad forgetful. Absolutely, yeah. Like we've forgotten probably more things than what we meant to. As far as cruel and unusual punish for it. Well, most people. Stepmother once used her to make her before we were like, oh, yeah.
Go back to normal soon-ish.
Constantine, what? Constantine, what did I hear about you? Constantine, what did I hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do? Hear about you not wanting to soul swap anymore? Have you been wanting to do that for like, I don't know, decades? You've been wanting to do that for like, I don't know, decades? Oh, ew, man, I swear, the more I learn about you, like, how did you even ever get classified as a hero, like, at all? Like, just give Ginyu his body back, please. John, I'm sure it's nice having a body that doesn't smell like hell. I'm even in
I know who I'm talking to, but don't be the guy that's in your. Hold on, it gets really good.
But don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that's.
Can you guys see it? Don't be the guy that's in here. I'm gonna leave it in because I want to see Chris's. Chris is gonna react to it. Chris is gonna be like, "What?
Don't be that."
I totally need to go to bed.
That guy. Period. You know what I mean. Just. What do you mean he hasn't? I think he's had enough punishment just by existing in your body. In fact, I think anybody that takes
Blooper in the subtitles, yeah.
For any length of time automatically has had enough punishment with what you've done to your own body. Time. What is pleasure to you is punishment to like everyone else. Just for once, can you act like a mature? Well, I'm talking to you. I realize. No, stop. Just...
Here's the poser.
No, not. That's not what I mean. You know what? You do realize that it's not a human body you took over, right? Like, we don't know the alcohol or nicotine tolerance of that body, let alone if they can even feel the effects. You might be in a sober body for...
I forgot to add in a dial tone to that. I'll add it right here. Is there a dial tone when you're on the phone? Like when you're on a cell phone, you don't really, it just clicks, it goes dead, doesn't it? Like I haven't really had many people, like it just goes quiet, it just goes. I don't think it needs a sound with me on that. Yeah, it just goes dead.
I probably should have led with that.
No.
Probably should have led with that.
I think he's blocking. I think
Okay. All right, this is where I back this up. And I'm about to call it. I just need to do a quick update. Oh wait, can you guys? I don't know if you guys answer if you can actually hear the clickety clack of my keyboard. I like it. It sounds. I like the noise. I think if I was typing like a ton, actually no, I don't even think that would bother me to be honest, because like I'm used to hearing the clickety clack. But yeah, I'm done. That is the end. Dial tone are analog landlines. Yeah. Also, like you get dial tones when you are call center actively at a call center. It lets you know that that the person has hung up. Like it'll be a click, an audible click. Most of the time, it's like a boop. He might put a boop. I don't know. Is it Levi actually getting mad? Yeah, we had fun, Nightman. But Dan could at least try to stay righteous. We can hear your keyboard. Yeah, we hear it. It isn't loud. It's not that bad. It's noticeable, but not annoying. That's good. I'm glad you guys don't find it annoying. But anyways, yep. You guys all have a wonderful Acme night. Having an Acme night will be retroactively added, built to your account. Have an Acme night. It's a product that they can incorporate. You know what? Screw it. I'm tired. You'll have fun. Thank you again for joining in. Everyone that was on my channel that stayed in, thank you. Everyone that was over on here on Villain Support, thank you guys so much. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.